Hello everyone. My name is Saurav Deshmukh, and I am in this video. I am presenting my project on memory and recognition analysis in aging adults. So, this study or this project focuses on how different age groups, particularly younger and older adults, process and recall the events. This research aims to understand how event segmentation, familiarity, and memory performances are connected with each other. We use data driven, like I am using the data driven analysis to explore this relationship and gain insight into age related memory differences. So let's look at the project overview. The key questions which I am going to answer or explore in this project are: do individuals with higher segmentation agreement recall more details? How does familiarity with an activity impact the segmentation and memory? Are older adults more reliant on prior knowledge when segmenting the events? Does prior experience with an activity reduces the segmentation variability or not? And the last question is, how does segmentation agreement relate to the recognition accuracy? So I'm analyzing the memory recall and recognition data using statistical models and visual by different visualization to answer these questions. So let's move to the dataset overview next. So my analysis is based on mainly two datasets. One dataset is pre-recall data.csv, which includes recall performance and segmentation agreement, and another dataset is recog trial data.csv, which records recognition accuracy. So the key variables in my study include agreement, which measures how much participants agree on something events. And the another important variable is NWC, which is number of word correct. So it is the measure of recall performance. So another variable is recognition prop. Measure it is the measure of recognition accuracy. Another variable is word count, which is the number of words that participant has recalled. And by using this variable, I have found out NWC. The another variable is familiarity, whether like this variable measure whether an active like this variable tells whether an activity is familiar or unfamiliar. And the last important variable is age group, which classifies the participant whether it is young or adults. So to analyze these variables, by analyzing these variables, I am aim to uncover the like or find out the patterns in segmentation and memory performances. So let's move to the research findings or research questions and results. So to address these like research questions, I have applied statistical models, including regression and correlation analysis. So the first question was, do individuals with higher segmentation agreement recall more details or not? So the I have found that higher segmentation agreement tends to associated with better recall performance. So second question was, do older adults rely more on prior knowledge when segmenting the events? My finding is older adults tends to rely more on prior knowledge when segmenting the events, especially for the familiar activities. So the third question was, does prior experience with an activity reduces the segmentation variability across participants? So the my finding is familiarity with an activity, yeah, reduces the segmentation variability across participant. So the fourth question is, are individuals with higher segmentation agreement more likely to recall temporal order correctly? So the my answer is yeah, individuals with higher segmentation agreement are more likely to recall the event sequences in the correct order. And the last question was, how does subjective familiarity with activities influence segmentation count, agreement, and recall performance across younger and older adults? And finding is recognition accuracy is influenced by segmentation agreement and familiarity, with younger adults showing stronger correlations. So, so these are the some extra questions which I came by myself, and you can read that also. So let's move to the final conclusions. Um, so in conclusion, my study reveals important insights into memory and segmentation in aging adults. The result suggests that older adults rely on prior knowledge more than the younger adults, and familiarity plays a key role in event segmentation. Understanding these patterns could help to develop better cognitive training program for older individuals. And the future work we can explore, in future we can explore additional factors such as cognitive load and emotional context uh, to deepen our understanding of memory segmentation across different age groups. So thank you for watching my presentation. I hope you found this study on memory and recognition insightful. Like if you have any questions or feedback, you can message me.